Hi everybody, this is Caitlin Springer here with the Florida Orchestra, and today I want to go through the F major 2-octave scale. Now first, I'm just going to show you exactly what it's going to sound like. This is in quarter notes. Ready? Go. Cool. So you might have noticed that I have to do a small shift, right? The fingering that I have listed in my technique packet phase 2 is to shift on the second F, the second octave F. So what that's going to look like is just a very small shift from first to second position. So that's going to look like this, going from the first finger E, and you're going to shift. Instead of playing your second finger on the F natural here, you're going to play your first finger. So let's just practice going back and forth a couple times. So this is 1, E, and we're going to shift to the F natural. Now notice how my hand, the whole hand is moving, including my thumb, right? Now if I shift like this, with my thumb staying and my finger just squishing up there, I'm going to have a really hard time reaching my fourth finger there. So that's why I don't do that. I always make sure my whole hand is involved in the shift. My arm is bringing my hand up to work that shift. Let's do 3 times of just going from E and shifting to F. Great. How was your form? Did you notice that you were scooching your finger up, or were you plopping and replacing your low 2 with what was going to be your first finger? So take notice of the difference between scooching up and leaving your hand behind and having your whole arm involved in the shift. So once we're in second position now, we're on the F with our first finger, right? And then G is going to be a whole step. A is going to be a whole step. B flat here. Low 4. I'm going to cross over. Whole step on the D. Whole step up to E. And half step for the F. And back down the way I came. So that's kind of just the walkthrough of how that works. Now the arpeggio, I think I leave the arpeggio open for the fingering, and you could choose different fingerings. I always suggest trying different fingerings that you might not be comfortable with. The fingering I did this time, it was pretty simple, so I stayed in first position. Then I played an open A, like a little cheat note. And I played my first finger on C, so I shifted, and fourth finger for that F. Back the way I came, shift back for that low 2. And that's how I made that work. But you could try different things. Some people try doing a big shift at the top, and then they would shift here into third position. You could always try that if you're not as comfortable in second position. But I suggest practicing second position so that it becomes your friend. A lot of us avoid it, but it's really useful sometimes. Like there's a lot of times in orchestra that I want to play like an A, and I want to vibrate it, but it's a pain to vibrate the fourth finger when I could just do it in second position. And I could kind of make it nicer, a more full vibrato because I got a fatter third finger there. So second position is your friend, so keep practicing to get comfortable with it. Now, what I want to do is I want to turn our drone on and just make sure that a couple of our target notes are really good. I got my drone on the F, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing. I love to sing. Well, I don't really love to sing, but it's really helpful. So let me find that F. F, G, A, B flat. That's going to be a target note. B flat, C. That's going to be another target note. B flat, A, G, F. Alright, now I want to just play. Okay, so find that second position F again. I want to make sure our second position F major scale is really in tune. And go back down. Sing it again. F, G, A, B flat. We're really going to be listening for this one. B flat, C, and that one, because when you cross the string, sometimes it's hard to, to find exactly where you want to put that C. B flat, C, B flat, A, G, F. Alright, let's play that second octave, first 5 notes again. Shifting practice there for a second. Alright, now what I want to do, I want to keep the drone on and I want to do the whole scale now. Scale with arpeggio, and you could try the fingering that I did or the other fingering where you either shift to second or you shift to third, whatever you want. Your choice. This will be F major. 1, 2, quarter notes, go! Great. There's a couple notes in there that you just might want to check and run through a couple times to make sure that you get them really, really well. But what I want to do now is I want to turn on a little bit of our tempo challenge. I don't want to go too fast. Alright, I think this will be good. So this will be our first one, and we'll do 3 sets just to get some different speeds in our fingers. 1, 2, ready, go. Up just because I can't really hear it that much. Okay, so now I want to go a little bit faster. So this is that was step 1. Step 1. Now we're gonna go to step 2, and that's gonna be 84. And now to this one, I want to add a slur. So we're going to do 2 notes per bow, like this. Like that. Down, up, down, up. 1, 2, ready, go. Great. All right, let's beef it up a little bit. Let's try, oh boy. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go even faster. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's try it out. 1, 2, slurs, go. Great. I'm going to give you guys one more shot at that. So now I'm using a lot less bow now. Even though I'm doing the slurs, I'm finding that I want it to be a little bit tighter with the bow usage and maybe a little bit closer to the bridge just for more clarity. So I think if we think about that, that'll help our sound as we're doing these slurs, because if we go and use too much bow, might be a little bit overwhelming, and we're not really looking for that. I want to kind of narrow everything down and tighten it up with great focus. And of course, keep watching out for that F to make sure that you're moving your whole arm. And you're not just smushing it up. So be mindful of that. All right, we're gonna give this one more try. 1, 2, ready, go. Great. So I'll leave it at that for F major. If you want to practice it slowly in the slower tempo, put your metronome on like 60, do half notes. I know we kind of went through a little bit quickly, so once you feel up to it and you could hit these tempo goals, just go for it. Keep going for it. All right, guys. Thank you for playing the F major scale with me. Have a great day.